Hi there, welcome to the frequently asked questions section of Opal Gene. I wanted to give a segment that talks about all the things that people ask me about all the time or that I think that is important to point out. We also have a lot of great paperwork and so forth that goes along with our products so that you will never have a question about how a product is supposed to be used or how much of it is used. So don't worry about that. Your clients are going to be covered, you're going to be covered, but this is just a little bit of an introduction into all of the different things that get asked to me all the time. So first of all, we're going to start with how do we make our products? So we make all of our products in small batches. We make them so that they get from our manufacturing area to your client's face within just a few weeks time. We don't want anything sitting on shelves for a long time. We don't want anything to lose its efficacy because we use lots of really great fruits and vegetables and active ingredients that we want to be just as fresh as possible to go on people's faces. So then the second question that always gets asked for sure is what kind of preservatives do we use and probably how much shelf life we have on all of our products. So first of all, right off the bat, we have an excellent shelf life. We have a shelf life of 12 months before the product is opened and then another 12 months after that. So we don't want anything sitting around for a super long amount of time, but we definitely are able to power pack our ingredients together with all natural preservatives so that your clients can get the best of science and nature so that they can have active, effective products, but they don't have to worry about things going bad and they don't have to worry about anything rotting and that kind of stuff. Even though we use fresh fruits and vegetables, you're never going to have an issue with that as long as you keep track of how long your products have been on the shelf. And we also have a batching system. So if you ever have a question about how long you've had something, we are more than happy to take a look at it for you, and you can tell us a few little questions that we'll ask and we'll be able to tell you how old that product is. So don't ever worry about that. We also, just like with our preservatives, we are all natural. We use all natural ingredients. Everything is from the earth, and we even source some of it locally here in Boise, Idaho, and make some of it ourselves as well. So I'll tell you a little bit about that. We have a lot of extracts in our products, and extracts are really, really great because they come from the earth. They come from roots and flowers and seeds and barks and teas and all sorts of really, really great things out there that are really hard to get those goodies out of. They have lots of antioxidants, all sorts of anti-aging ingredients, but it's all created naturally. So in order to get all of those out of those nuts and seeds and barks and that kind of thing, we do a process here where we take all of those base products, organic, and we extract all of the goodies out of them with a process that takes about 6 to 8 weeks, sometimes a little bit longer depending on how tough the substance is. But we start from scratch with all of that. So a lot of extracts that you can get out in the marketplace and ingredients, they will be cut with a lot of fillers, and we don't want to do any of that. We want to have the most effective natural ingredients in the products that we can, so we start from scratch with our extracts. So whenever I'm talking about extracts, we're almost always making those from scratch. So keep that in mind. They are really, really effective and really good. So next question that gets asked is why do our products smell so good, right? Because sometimes you don't get that smell naturally from like a blackberry or something like that. It doesn't really smell really blackberry-ish until you take it through a process of preserving it or cooking it and those kinds of things. So first of all, we have a process that we treat all of our ingredients with and all of our fruits and vegetables so that the natural aromas and so forth are there. And then we also use a natural fragrance oil every once in a while in some of our products so that natural scent is enhanced. So what you're probably wondering is that good for us? Is that good for our skin? Well, yes, it is, because we make sure that we source from a company that sources all of their fragrance oils in a natural way, similar to how an essential oil is made, which we also use lots of essential oils. So you'll see a combination of that in our products. We use less than 1% fragrance oil in any given product, and usually less than 0.5%. So very, very small amounts of fragrance oil, all phthalate free and free of all the yucky stuff that's out there in these perfumey type of thing. So don't worry, we are very, very natural, but we do like to provide a really good experience for your client. So that's why we put a little bit of fragrance in there along with all the goodies that you've got as well. So one of the main questions that gets asked to me is, why do we use all of the different types of oils that we use? So a lot of times in our industry, oils are kind of a scary thing. Luckily, in our industry, there is starting to become a real good knowledge about oils. There's lots of information out there that you are welcome to read. Look on our website and also look on our social medias, and you'll see descriptions and so forth of different oils that we use. But I just want to encourage you to not be afraid of oils. We use a fractionated coconut oil, jojoba oil, which jojoba oil is as close to the skin's natural composition as you can get without it being actual skin oil. So jojoba oil is fabulous, and fractionated coconut oil is also wonderful because it has antimicrobial properties. It's not that thick stuff that you use for cooking. It's a totally different ingredient. So don't worry about that at all. We use a lot of different oils that are considered dry oils that go straight into the skin to different levels of the skin so that it can nourish and hydrate but doesn't leave a film or an oily substance on the skin. So you'll hear lots about oils, lots about extracts, and all of our natural ingredients are going to be talked about in our next few segments about all of the different skincare products that we make. Thanks for joining us today.